is working. Nice. Okie dokie. Name is Gammy. Just do Gamma. Gam. Topia. Guess why not? Hey, welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you? Ooh, a long time ago, everything went south. Almost everybody was forced to move to South City. The people of South City live cold and miserable lives. You were born here. Dang. It's depressing. Most people have no desire to leave. But you do, more than anything. And you might have found a way out. Help wanted. Looking for a young go-getter to accompany me to my old home, Gamtopia. Voyage and accommodation will be your initial compensation. Oh, well. That went off a bit too fast. I'm magical. Clear to hear your wall. Oh, that's great. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, no. I'm pretty happy to be streaming on this channel since it's been a while since I've really done anything since my retirement. But yeah. Doing pretty well. Figured I would, I don't know, play a game, sort of chill out, chat with people, that sort of thing. Especially like a pretty chill game, like Dinkum. I just gotta remember how to play this game again. You know, you just get a little magic every day, and some days are full of magic. You know what? That's true. That's a very good point. Yeah, no, I like that. So you sent to accompany me on this adventure, Gamma. I was starting to think no one in South City was brave enough to join me. You were the first and only person to respond to my ad. I knew you were the right person for the job. Oh dear, look at old Fletch waffle on. Let's get cracking, Gamma. I'll see you outside, okay? Wow. Smell that fresh air. I'll tell you what, it feels good to finally be back on Gamtopia. Now, Gamma, I'm going to need your help getting settled, okay? I'll give you this base kit. Take your time and find a good place for it. It'll be like our town hub. Take this map as well. If you have any questions, please just ask me. I haven't been back to Gamtopia for a very long time, but I think it can still be helpful. We're waiting by this dock until you set up the base tent. So if you get lost, just check your map to find the dock again. Good luck, Gamma. So what have you been up to lately? Oh my goodness, I'm just getting a whole bunch of stuff. Island map, awesome. So pretty much what I've been up to since I've retired was streaming on Twitch, actually. Streaming on Twitch and basically just been focusing on myself and sort of my IRL life. A lot of new life stuff has changed, like new living situation and stuff, and also getting a degree, which has been very fun and everything. But yeah, no, I've been doing pretty good. Also, well, at least at first I was trying to get more into writing, though I haven't really had much time for it, unfortunately. But you know, I try whenever I can. Pretty much, but yeah, I'd say that, you know, sums it up. And yeah, I guess trying new things in a sense. Because I will say, trying this whole streaming VTubing thing has definitely been a learning experience. Oh, this is where you decided to build, huh? It's absolutely perfect. Our new home here on Gamtopia. Thank you so much for setting up the base tent. Oh, and guess what? I actually have a tent for you too. I know it's not much, but it will be a place you can call home. Now, there's plenty of room to spread out here on Gamtopia, so please take your time to place your tent. You'll probably be visiting the base tent a fair bit. Just keep that in mind when you're looking for a spot to claim as your own. I'll be inside the base tent getting things ready. Come and speak to me once you placed your tent. That's great. Wow. What degree did you get? I just have a degree in business. I have a business degree. I'll put my tent right here. Yes. Wow. A home. Alright, let me go talk to Fletch. Yippee. But yeah, so basically trying to do new things and stuff like that and everything. And even though I have retired from the channel, I do like to try to voice act from time to time when I'm able, and etc. I think I have had like 1 or 2 people commission like audios for me, but not a lot. But yeah, very businesslike of you. Yeah, well, yeah, no, I mean, that's why typically I really enjoy doing a lot of these sort of office or like audios where it's like a business environment and stuff, just because that's very much something that, you know, I sort of want to get into, or just feels more natural to me, really. But yeah, find a good place for your tent. I know it's not much, but I hope you like your new home. I'll tell you what, you've got the spark, Gemma. You see, most people back in South City are scared of leaving. There's something about that place that pulls a spark out of people. But I'll tell you what, we certainly aren't the first to leave. Have you ever heard of the traveling trader, John? Of course I have. Who hasn't? He's a bloomin' legend. Trading is in his very blood. John got in contact with me before we left South City. He's just in visiting with his shop here. I'll tell you what, we can't miss an opportunity like this. I reckon we'll get this visiting site deed ready for him. That way we'll have a place ready for any visitors who come to Gamtopia. I'll let you decide where the best place for this visiting site deed is. Just be sure it's close by. I want visitors to feel like part of Gamtopia community while they are here. Who knows, maybe we can convince them to set up a permanent shop here. Be sure to talk to me once you've placed the visiting site deed. Awesome, thank you, Fletch. I haven't really seen any new audio from you in a long time, but I'm glad you're investing in yourself. Yeah, I mean, you know, ever since, you know, I retired the channel and stuff, you know, there hasn't really been, I guess, yeah, you know, I guess like a need or like a way to really get new audios up on anywhere, unless it's like a private commission. Or, you know, anything like that, but yeah, you know, I try. And actually, I do a decent amount of voice acting on my streams, actually, because I don't know, but you know, typically there's like the redeems action on Twitch where you can like redeem like a certain action or reward or something, and I think like half of mine are usually like voice acting redeems. You think you'll upload to the channel again sometime, maybe? I don't know, that sort of depends, because I will say, because like even though I did retire from the channel and stuff, I did say that if for whatever reason there is like an idea or a script that is like very that like calls to me, or something that I really want to do that I'm like just passionate about, then I would probably be more inclined to actually do it. I've only been here for a little while, but you've achieved so much already. Reminding me of my father, he was born right here on Gametopia, you know? He was a true blue adventurer through and through. He loved doing new things and keeping track of all his milestones in his adventurer's journal. He wanted to come here and try and meet those milestones myself. I'm getting a bit long in the tooth, Gamma. Please, I want you to take this adventurer's journal. Please keep good care of it. This is your adventure now. That journal means a lot to me. But I think my dad would be glad someone like you is looking after it. But I have a challenge for you, Gamma. I want you to try and beat my father's milestones. I hope you might return to the channel in the future. I personally really enjoyed your content. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's so sweet. I love that.
I appreciate that. Yeah, because I know quite a few people from what I've heard, have missed my content. You know, and like I know that even though there's like, you know, from all my audios, it adds up to like now countless hours and stuff. You know, I know people miss having like new things coming out and stuff, and you know, hearing my voice say new things and you know play new roles. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I guess, you know. Yeah, again, like if I were to go back to it, it would have to be like a passion project type of thing. I don't think I could really go back to doing like a regular schedule like I used to do, like where I used to upload twice a week or when I went down to once a week. You know, I don't think I could really do that again. So it would have to be like a passion project, something that like I know like I absolutely love and like just in love with in a sense. Yeah, no, of course. I mean, I really appreciate when, you know, people show, you know, how much they enjoy my content, because I mean that's sort of the reason why like I wanted to do it in the first place, is to sort of make content for an audience. Because I mean I started off as a comfort VA, where I just made a lot of comfort audios, whether to help people sleep better at night or to sort of help them, you know, go from a hard difficult day to a better day, you know, where they can actually chill out, sort of relax, and can sort of brighten up their mood. You know, that never really changed, even after you know, doing it for 3 whole years. Let me see what's Fletch saying. I'm also going to add daily tasks to the journal. These will be smaller milestones that should be easy to complete in just one day. Now for the good part. For every milestone you surpass, you'll be rewarded with permit points. I'll tell you what, you're going to want a lot of permit points eventually. We can talk more about that tomorrow. For now, check out the journal. I think you'll find that you've actually completed some of the milestones inside. So be sure to claim them. Now, are you hungry? I am. I think it's just about lunchtime. I've seen fruit growing around this island, and that sounds tasty. You go and find us some fruit, and when you get back, I will show you how to craft a campfire. That's our Flesh is awesome. Oh, you're giving grandma vibes. Alright, let me check this. Yep. Camper. Explore. Yeah, I figured I did not get anything else. Test. Yep, okay. Can I harvest this? Yes, I can. Yellow wattle flower. Alright, well, that's not what I want. I want food! I'm hungry! That's absolutely adorable that you think like that, and that's why you need this content. You're so adorable. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I think that's why it's easy for me to connect with my audience slash like other VAs who also have like a similar passion to me when it comes to VA work. You know, because I mean, I've met plenty of VAs who do this for multitude of reasons, either because it's a hobby and it's really fun, because you want to make content for the community, or they just wanted to give it a try and see what happens, or, you know, others where they're like, I just, you know, want to build a community or want to become like a micro celebrity. You know, I've met tons of people who've done this for a multitude of reasons. You know, and you know, I don't judge anyone's motivation unless, you know, it hurts others. But from what I've seen, you know, majority of creators that I met are, you know, pretty good. They're on the up and up. Oh, I have not found any food. That's kind of crazy. I am mixed struggling here. Kangaroo, can you tell me where I can find some fresh fruit, please? I'm lost. I also don't remember where my camp is now. I'm lost in the wilderness. Who just let me just go on like a uninhabited island and just say, yeah, you go here, just explore, do whatever. I'm like, okay. No survival skills whatsoever. Oh, limes, yes. Huzzah, I've done it. Maybe I can survive the wilderness. Okay, let me check my map so I can actually see where I'm going. Oh, how did I get so far already? Okay, well, let me go in this direction then, I guess. Yes, give me. Making my way downtown, walking fast, near, and I'm homebound. Do 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 do. Na 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 do 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 do. I forget the rest of the lyrics, but it's a great song that I like to sing. Bow bow bow, boom 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 boom. I will say I'm glad that I haven't met any dangerous wildlife yet. Also, I think, okay, I did go over. Oh, okay, I see it now. I'm saved. Huzzah! Okay, Fletch, I'm back. Found food. Oh, you found something to eat! Eating food will help keep your energy up. Here's a recipe for a campfire. I found these stones earlier, so you can use these to craft your campfire. You'll have to find some wood yourself, though. I have plenty of those. Feel free to use the crafting table in the base tent to craft a campfire. Take your time, Gamma. When you are done, come and have a chat with me. I have a gift for you. Perfect. I love rocks. New crafting recipe. Wow, a campfire. Here we go. Craft. Okay. Oh, I can just pick it up like that? Okay, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Literally. I love how it looks burnt. It looks so... It's so gray. Oh, hi, Vampire Miranda. Hello. Hello, Game. How are you doing today? I am doing wonderful. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. Decided to stream on the YouTubes today instead of on Twitch. You know, I wanted to give the people who are exclusively on YouTube a chance to sort of hang out with me and talk to me. And I figured that a good game to play, where I don't have to think too much, because I don't really like using my brain cells too much, and talk to you guys and, you know, have fun. You know? And so, I mean, so far I've been chatting up quite a storm. Or so far. But yeah, no, you know, I'm pretty much here to, you know, have conversations and stuff, you know. I'm kind of just playing sort of more in the background. But yeah, no. almost done cooking all of these. Again, these look so burnt. That does not look tasty at all. Oh my goodness. Alright, what's my next thing? I'm going building serious smart artists all the time. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. That's so great. Yeah, no, I will say sometimes I do feel like that I miss making content. I'm very impressed with the work you've done here today, Gamma. I think there's a great future for us all here at Gamtopia. Here's a gift for helping me out so much. It's a bug net. I think you should take the rest of the day off. Maybe you could go catch some of the bugs around here. Or maybe you could cook some of that fruit you found. I followed you on Twitter. Oh, awesome! Awesome. Yeah, I don't really use Twitter too much anymore, to be honest. I'm more on Instagram, actually. I'm more active on Instagram, or at least I try to be and stuff, because I know there I usually like do updates on when I'm streaming on Twitch / also upload funny moments from my streams on there. I know I did want to get some like kind of like micro like voice acting audios on there, but it's been a bit of a struggle editing wise, just because I'm not really used to making videos for mobile and stuff. I'm more used to editing for like YouTube format, where like, you know, it's for like bigger screens. And I mean, you know, YouTube also does it on mobile automatically, so that's something I don't have to worry about. But I don't know, it's something I definitely need to look a little bit more into. Also probably should ask for help, because I know a couple of people who can probably help me with that. But yeah. Oh, I just got like a Instagram ping. I think that was that you who just followed me? I just saw it. If it was, thank you. I appreciate it. Before I forget, take the sleeping bag too. When you get tired, pop that on the ground and have a lay down. I'll tell you what, a good night's rest will do us both good. Thanks for your help today, Gamma. I can't believe we're on Gamtopia. I couldn't have done any of this without you. Awesome. God, it truly has been so long since I played this game, because I do not remember the tutorial going like this. Oh, come here. Yeah. Scarlet Jezebel Butterfly. Ooh, cool. I see another one. Come here. Come here. Huh. Ooh, Ulysses Butterfly. Nice. That's not what I wanted. What is my daily tasks? Catch 2 back. Okay, I did everything. Yay. Let's go. Let me put down my sleeping bag. Perfect. Gonna go eepies. Sleep until tomorrow. And boom. Awesome sauce. I should also probably move my model a little bit more to the right, just so I'm not blocking the game too much. There we go. Someone is visiting the island. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, I'm on my way. Oh, it's John. Aha, so you must be Gamma. Fletch told me you're the one to thank for getting this place all set up for me. Thanks for that. I have a feeling we'll be doing a lot of business together. Take a look at my wares and feel free to ask me about anything you're interested in. Now, I make most of my dink selling exotic items back to South City. I guess you could say exotic means any of the items found here on Gamtopia. So if you find anything, and I do mean anything, you don't want, please drop by and show me. I'll offer you a great price for it. Psh, okay. I am a little broke. I wanna sell stuff to you, John. Sell goods. Can I sell you this? Yeah? What? I'll take that. Hell yeah. Take that. 1,200 for two butterflies? That's a steal. That's a steal. I'm gonna go with a basic axe. Fortunately, I can't see you until you have a mining license. What? Come back and see me once you do. Okay, well, that's kind of ridiculous. It's a basic axe. Unfortunately, I can't see you until you have a logging license. What is this? What is the bureaucracy I have to go through? Man, that sucks. Alright. What's up, Flesh and Back? Good morning, Gamma. You happen to see that John has set up his tent at the visitor site? Yes. I'll tell him all about you and how you've helped us get started here. He sounded impressed. John trades all sorts of things back to South City. I reckon nearly anything you can find on this island will be available. Will be valuable to him. There you go. No, it's just funny because, like, anytime I just mess up, I can't edit it out like I do with my actual audios. So you guys get bloopers in real time. Yay. He'll buy fruit, fish, bugs, and even rocks. Really? John also sells a lot of useful tools. He's got mining equipment, logging tools, and even some fishing equipment. Although probably can't sell you a lot of tools until you have all your licenses in order. You know about licenses, right? Yes, I do. That's great. I'll tell you what, you didn't need a license for anything back when I was growing up. But these days, you need a license for everything. Luckily, I'm actually an accredited license giver. Oh, thank goodness. If you want... Sorry. If you want to apply for a license, come and talk to me. I followed you on Instagram. Yeah, I saw the notif. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, no. Instagram is definitely the place where you actually see me be active the most out of all of my social media nowadays. You know, if it's not Twitch. But yeah. No, I'm very happy you followed. Oh, hey Maddie, how are you doing today? Welcome in. I'm currently playing some Dinkum and chatting with you guys. You know, I figured I'd play a game where I don't need to think too much. And yeah, because, you know, I decided to stream on YouTube today instead of Twitch. Because I wanted to give my peoples on the YouTubes a chance to hang out with me and talk to me. You know, have some convos. But yeah, how are you doing today? Let me see. You'll have to spend some permit points to get them, but if you keep doing milestones, you'll make enough in no time. As you get better at doing certain tasks, new license levels will open up too. Now let's see if there's a license you can apply for right now. Yes, give me my mining license. Because I wanna hit rocks. And I can't do a logging license, unfortunately. Not yet. Well, I am okay. I haven't slept since yesterday, so... Oh, no! Oh, no. I'm assuming insomnia, question mark? Which, I mean, knowing the ASMR community does not exactly surprise me. But I hope you are able to get some sleep soon. What are you playing? Is this an Animal Crossing? It's called Dinkum. Basically, it's like Animal Crossing, but like Australia base version, pretty much. If you wanna get technical, but yeah. You know, it's very fun. I've had this for a while, and I like it a lot just because it's very fun. It's very chill. It is multiplayer. You are able to play with your friends, and it's very easy to play this for hours. And you can just make like a really cute town, basically. I very much enjoy it. It's been, oh man, I think it's been like a year now and change, maybe almost 2 years, since I've played this game. It's been a hot minute. And so yeah, I'm just started a new game just because I do not remember where I am on like my first save. Yeah. Can you do cinnamon challenge? I have not heard of the cinnamon challenge in so long.
Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, knowing myself, I'd probably choke if I did the cinnamon challenge. Though that would be kind of a funny ASMR idea actually, because I don't know if y'all have seen those like joke ASMRs where it's like, oh, boyfriend takes you out but then gets hit by a car, or like boyfriend trying to remember, goes gambling or something like that, or like boyfriend falls off from cruise ship. Like there's like so many joke audios that are like literally 1 to 2 minutes long, and it is like the most over dramatic voice acting I've seen. It's so funny. It is hilarious. Or like I've also seen girlfriend ones do it too, where it's like girlfriend hits you with a frying pan, girlfriend hits you with like a rusty pipe. It's so crazy. It's really funny. Yeah, no, exactly. I love those. I think I had like 1 or 2 VA friends do it, and it's just so funny. I think one that I'm pretty close to, he did I think boyfriend hits you with a guitar, because he's a guitarist. He likes playing the guitar. Very talented guy. Real love the guy, love the dude. Good audios. I'm trying to remember. I think I also had another friend who did I think girlfriend, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like hits you with a book or like a pan. I don't remember. It was something like that. It was so crazy. Oh wait, no. I think she did like girlfriend helps you to go to sleep by knocking you out. I think it was something like that. I forget to take my med that makes my ADHD not bad, and then at night a med that turns my ADHD in my brain out. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I got you. I saw one where he hits the listener with a frying pan to go to sleep. Yeah, I've seen quite a few of those too, yeah. No, it's so funny. I absolutely love those. Yeah, I was actually thinking about making one myself, but then by that time, that's basically like when I retired. But I'm like, that would be really funny though. That would be really funny. But yeah, no. Because I know, like, I have tried doing comedic sort of audio role plays. I remember I did start a channel with a VA that I used to be friends with a while back, where we actually made a channel together where it was the typical tropes that people usually liked, but it was more like satire, and we would flip it on its head. It was really funny actually, though majority of the time there wasn't like an actual listener. But yeah, the way I try not to die of laughter while I watch them. Yeah, no, sometimes you gotta like be careful while you watch them, because like some of them can just be just absolute, just like hilarious, just dumb gut wrenchers. Can you do a cooking stream? Actually, that's a pretty good idea actually, because I do know a couple of people that could help me set that up actually. So I could do that in sometime in the future. Let me see. I'll sell this. Sell that. I'll keep this. And I'll sell the feather. But you know, cooking stream would be fun though. You know, probably make some good food, good eating. Also would also be giving you guys a free view of my hands. You know, show you like, you know, how much of a hand model I can be. Not that great. I can tell. I could tell. I'll probably be like sometimes like, oh, I gotta do my nails to make sure they're clean. This, that, and the third. You know. I need to find more Greek mythology BFRPs. I'm currently obsessed with the Greek gods. Oh, actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen a lot of VAs do that type of content, actually, now that I think about it. Which is interesting, because I feel like when it comes to any type of mythology, Greek is like the most well known by literally everybody. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe if I look back at Greek mythology, because I'm not gonna lie, it's been a hot minute since I looked into it. Who knows? Maybe I might write like a Greek mythology themed script. That'll be fun. I will actually wait. I will say, I I know writing wise, I have been trying to get more into fantasy. I have started writing kind of like a fantasy series, which I should definitely try to get back into, because I very much had a lot of fun with it. I just lost a lot of time. I've been very busy with life things, unfortunately, but I think at some point I do want to get back into it. And I think if anything, if I were to make an audio, it might be with that fantasy series. Just because I really like how I wrote that story, and I really do think a lot of people would really enjoy it. Especially since whatchamacallit, if I were to do it myself, I would use the Australian like accent that I use for King back in the Street Racer Boyfriend series, if any of y'all have seen that series at all. Just because that's how I would envision the main character to sound in that fantasy series. Listen, if I got a Epic the Musical inspired by ASMR, I would be so happy. Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be pretty doable, just because it's like, Epic the Musical is, by like Greek mythology, so like I don't, it's not like they have it patented or anything, so it should be doable to create an ASMR script series off of it and stuff, because like that would be free use. The only thing is that wouldn't be able to actually use any of the music. But yeah, no, I think that's a pretty good idea, actually. I also have no clue where I'm just walking randomly. I'm just walking about. Yeah, because where am I supposed to harvest 12 apples? Plant 2 tree seeds? Well, I can't do that because I don't have my login license. Cook at the cooking table. I don't think there is such a thing. Actually, wait a minute. Let me go check what John has. Maybe he might be selling a cooking table, maybe. No, but he has a saw table, though. Also, 5,200. 34K for a barbecue grill? John, you kinda wildin' for that one, my guy. That's insane. 34K? For a grill? Nah, I'm happy with my campfire. I'm good. I'm peachy. How many times I have to listen to Epic? Yeah, no, I remember when Epic first came out, I had so many VAs just fiending on the songs. Which is why it really surprised me how nobody's really done any like Greek inspired like audios. Like honestly, it genuinely surprises me how nobody has done that yet. I really thought people would have, done something eventually, but to my surprise, no. Because they basically, low-key blew up the internet. But you know, man, I think I'll definitely look back into my fantasy script series and stuff, because I have it up on Reddit. To be a Penelope listener in the VA as Odie would be, oh, that's true. That would go pretty hard. I could tell people would absolutely love that. Hell, that'd probably make people's like day, even their week. Alright, let me just sell all this stuff to John, 'cause I want some moolahs. I'll sell you this. Sell you all that. No, not copper, because I kind of want copper. Kind of isn't. And I'll sell you 10 of these, just because these are literally everywhere. 1650? Bet. I got you. Oh, look at that. Money coming in. Shovel. I already have enough. Yes, finally. Now I can actually get my logging license. Table saws. The tool thing will be very handy indeed. I think we should try and make enough money to buy a table saw from John. Yours might have the dinks, the rest is up to you. Oh, pff, okay. I appreciate it. Have you earned enough to buy that table saw? I want to apply for a license, please. Give me my logging license, please. Yay! Awesome. Okay, perfect. Now I can go buy. No! John! Don't you leave, please. John. Welcome to John's Goods. Oh, wait, I'm not at work. No! Let you get back to it. No, John, I wanted to buy an axe from you. Why must you do this to me? Damn it, John. How dare you? How dare you do this to me? Oh, I'm so sad. So sad. Oh, goodness. I will say, it does feel really good to stream on YouTube. I've been meaning to stream on here for a good while, but it's either stuff comes up and I can't, you know, I can't do it, and you know, I cancel, because I was supposed to stream on YouTube I think a week ago, but then something came up and I couldn't do it. But I'm very happy I'm able to tonight. And I'm actually thinking, because I stream on Twitch like 3 times a week, but I think I'll try to make it a habit to maybe stream on YouTube maybe once a week, probably, you know, and then the other 2 days is just stream on Twitch. Ooh, yes, more points. Gimme. Go to sleep until tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot. There is experience for each type of team. Nice. Oh, thank goodness John is still here. I want to buy stuff from John. John, come here. I want an axe. How much is the table saw? 5,200. Damn, you're expensive, bro. I want to chat. I want to chat about. Wait, never mind. That's right. No, I just go up to it. I'll take it. Thank you, John. Well, I should probably catch some bugs, because that does net me a decent amount of cash, Olas. Doggies! I love doggies. Yeah, which reminds me, it's been a hot minute since I ever posted a picture of Oreo on my Discord server. It's been a hot minute. Whee! Oh god, I got stuck for a second. Is it a bug? Ooh, I got a grasshopper. Nice. Oh, is that another bug? Yeah. Oh, I caught a fly. I don't think that's gonna be worth a lot of money. Ooh, butterfly. You are worth a decent amount of money. Yeah. Come here. Another fly. I wonder if I could somehow catch a bird. That'd be interesting. Oh, hey, Betty. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm currently playing Dinkum. I've decided to stream on YouTube tonight. I wanted to give the opportunity to talk to and hang out with people on YouTube instead of on Twitch, where I've been streaming for the past several months. But yeah, tell me, how are you? I am here to chat. I'm simply gaming just to do something as I talk with chat. But yeah. Okay, I think that is enough butterflies and other bugs that I can sell. I'll sell goods. Selling all of these goodies. Oh my god, nearly 7 grand. Not good. I have a bit of a headache. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do make sure to take care of yourself, whether it be hydrating, making sure you eat, making sure you get good rest, and if needed, you know, taking any type of medicine that can help with your headache. You know, and I mean, even something as simple as just closing our eyes and listening to something calming, relaxing can also potentially help too. You know, especially if it's a headache that's caused by stress or just like working a lot or just, you know, being very active. I rarely eat. I'm picky. Oh, yeah, no, that's understandable. I know quite a few people who can be quite picky, you know. You know, but I mean, hey, you know, I understand that. As long as you're able to, you know, put something in your system, even if it's like some like snacks or anything like that, you know, can go a long way. Also, I just realized that I have the thing I've been wanting, so let me place this down somewhere. Okay, that's good. Ooh, yes. Though I can't wait for my birthday we'll either eat out or ask my mother to make tamales. Ooh, tamales. Amazing. Love tamales. Yeah, no, 100%. Amazing. I mean, who knows? You know, maybe you'll get both. Hopefully. I'm trying to think about the last time that I went to eat out. It's been a decent bit, I think. I don't know. I can be a little picky when it comes to like, you know, where to eat out for. Just a wee bit. I don't know, because I'm very much a fan of, you know, Asian food and that type of thing. I don't really go to a lot of places that really serve a lot of Hispanic food just because I grew up on that, and it's like I could just probably get this at home. Just like go over to my mom and be like, "Hey, can you make this real quick, please?" She'll make it. You know, probably not that same day, but like, you know, maybe later down in the week. Always fight for the last one, either like pork or chicken tamales. Ooh, yeah, nah. Oh my God, no. Or like when it's like Christmas time and stuff, and then like, you know, your mom likes to make like a bunch of tamales that can easily last a person like a year. My mom used to be like that and stuff. I think she stopped doing that when she realized, like, you know, she just makes too much, and like not everybody can go through it and everything. She's just like, you know, I'm gonna just stop wasting time making all this tamales. I'll just make some. But yeah. But, you know, I definitely get that though, 100%. 100% get that. Oh, I will say something I definitely love. Horchata. Delicious. Absolutely amazing. She sometimes does that on Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I've noticed that my mom is definitely like trying out like different things to make for Christmas, just so it's not always like tamales and like maybe one or two other dishes and stuff. You know, especially since like I think, yeah, I think the past couple years I want to say it's definitely been like, you know, we have like a bunch of other family members coming over, and they bring food, and you know she wants to make sure that she doesn't make something that another family member always makes. She does them on my birthday or Christmas if we felt like it. Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, nice. How close is your birthday and stuff? And early happy birthday. Oh, I'm almost done with that challenge. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. I only know how to make sweets since I've been in culinary arts. I remember when I was back in high school, cause we had like a culinary arts program in my high school and stuff. And my mom always wanted me to take it, but I'm like, nah, I wanna take like other classes. I wanna like do like more fun electives. August 31st, I turned 19. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, no, happy early birthday to you. Very happy to hear. Yeah, and I hope that you have a wonderful birthday. I hope you get all the delicious tamales you want. And, you know, get spoiled. Yeah, have fun. You know, I have quite a few birthdays coming up in the next couple months. So that's gonna be fun and stuff. My birthday doesn't come until 2026. Oh, thanks. Yeah, of course, no problem. No problem at all. Let me sell some goodies. Yeah, let me sell all of these quartz crystal because I don't really think I need it. I'll sell some rocks too. I'll also sell some of these. How much money are we talking about? 5 grand, I'll take it. Of course, thank you, John. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I need to talk to Fletch. I completely forgot. Oh, she bought the table saw. Well done, Gemma. Just, I remember once on my birthday, all my family just gave me just bags of chips. Wait, really? Was it at least like your favorite type of bag of chips? Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard someone do that before. Oh, actually, funny thing, cause my cousins, they would do this funny thing with their dad because their dad's birthday used to be like a couple days before or after Father's Day, I think. And usually what they did is that they would get him like a pair of shoes, like new shoes. They would get him, they'd give him one shoe on Father's Day and then give him the second shoe that goes together on his birthday. Oh my god, I think they used to do that every year with him. And so obviously they'd also give him like other things too, but like they would always like to do that like little gag with him. It was always so funny. Chloe could convince John to move here permanently. Well, let's worry about getting the materials you need for a permanent building first. The table saw is a great first step. For now, you can take a break. Come back and talk to me when you are ready. Well, I mean, I'm pretty ready. You up for it? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'll tell you what, I think camping is fun. But if we're going to convince people to stay here on Gamtopia, we gotta start building more permanent structures. We noticed that there's a lot of tin ore on this island. I've seen it popping out of rocks all over the place. I know you can melt down tin ore into great stuff for building. I'll need you to bring me some items. I'll need 1 campfire, 3 stone, 10 tin ore. You'll need a mining license. I already did that. Well, I unfortunately sold all my stones, so I'm gonna have to do that again. And also, but maybe buy a new pickaxe. But that is okay. But yeah, no. I'm curious, what is all of you guys' favorite type of audio to listen to? Anything. It can also just be boiled down to a type of character as well. Like if you're into like vampires or like fantasy or like enemies to lovers or, you know, anything like that. You know, I'm curious. You know, it's because it's very much the #1 thing that every VA when they start out wants to know is what is the type of content that their audience likes to watch. You know, I mean, granted, I have a decent idea on what the majority of people enjoy watching on my channel, which I find interesting to say the least. I find it interesting. Because it's always so funny. Because I always like to say with my VA friends or even people who are like new to doing VA stuff is the fact that like as long as you keep experimenting with different things, you'll find out what your audience wants and like what will help your channel grow. And it's definitely not something you'll choose. That's something that your audience will choose. And it's really interesting. Yandere, you know, Gusai. Oh, okay, you're into the. Oh, okay, you're into that Yandere. Okay, I get you. Specifically, you know, type of Yandere. Okay, so I get you. So you're into more like the hardcore yandere type of thing, the psychotic type of yandere. Hi, welcome in. What is up? I'm just hanging out on here, talking to peoples on the YouTubes while I stream. Oh shit, that's an alligator. No, stay away. Ah, ah, ah. Anyways, where was I? Right. But yeah. But yeah, no, because from what I've noticed from the content I've made in the past 3 years, I always thought that I'd be known for / people watching my audios mostly for like comfort and stuff. No, that is not that is not what my most popular videos are. Apparently, my audios that gets the most attention / the most rewatches happens to be any type of toxic boyfriend audio, which I find so interesting. So interesting. Like anything that has that deals with like, you know, like raising voice or like any type of like just like toxic behavior, like that's just like what my, you know, what a lot of viewers just happen to resonate with, which I find so interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I play the role well and stuff, you know, and like I know yandere is part of that category, and I do have a lot of fun with my yandere roles. It's just really fun to just sort of let loose and just go at it. I love any yandere video. Same with visual novels, yandere, because I love the art style. Yeah, no, that's true. That's very fair. I love you so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yay. Plants might like it. Actually, I might keep that then. Oh man. I know. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy to see once like you go through. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think I have a yandere playlist. If I remember correctly. If not, I definitely should organize that into a playlist. I don't know. It's just so much fun to do and stuff. I will say it is kind of difficult to write yandere audios just because it's like trying to do something different that isn't always the same tropes, you know, because it's like it's always, oh, I kidnapped you, oh, I want you to love me, and then depending on whether it's a willing listener role or like a unwilling listener role, it always goes one of two ways. Either they're willing and they're shocked, or they're willing and they're just happy, which is usually what I go with, actually. Plus, I envy how they can change their eyes to red. No, that's true, because the red color always looks really cool, I feel like. Always so cool. Always such a cool thing. But, you know, it's always very difficult. That's why I think the Yandere House Husband one, I'm very proud of, just because I remember for the first part of it, believe it or not, I actually improvised the majority of the lines. It was barely written out, actually. I think I only had like maybe 3 minutes worth of lines written down, and as I was recording it, I was just making things up. I was just saying what comes to mind and improvising, like doing some improv. And then I'm like, I don't think people are gonna like this. I think people are just gonna be like, what the hell is this? And then I posted it, and then boom, it just blew up. It just absolutely blew up. And people just absolutely loved it. It's so wild. I'm like, dang, maybe I should continue this. And then I did, and then I make it like into like a more to a bigger thing. You know? Made it into a bigger thing, made it into a whole series and everything, and people absolutely loved it. And I think another thing that a lot of people also liked was the whole like secretly demon plot line too, which was never planned in the beginning whatsoever. I always thought of it as like a, yeah, I'll do like a one audio and that's it. I never thought of doing a sequel to it ever. And then next thing I know, people love it. I'm like, okay, let me do it again. What can I do to make it more interesting? Should he be a mobster or something? And I sort of hinted at it, and then I'm like, wait a minute. What if I like low-key hint that he's like not a normal human being, and maybe he's like low-key a demon of some sort? And people absolutely loved it. And I just went along with it. And that I had a ton of fun writing, recording, and editing. Yandere are popular most of the time. That is true. Yes. That's true. However, whenever I try to do Yandere, I always wanna do something a little different. Even if it does like all the tropes, I always want it to be a little different. But yeah, no, you're right. It is definitely the most popular one. And I know that within the VA community, like, I know one thing that I usually tell people is that is that if you're gonna do VA and if you're gonna do Yandere stuff, to be very careful, just because it is so easy to get wrapped up in the popularity of Yandere, but then you risk getting typecasted where like people will only watch your audios if you play as a Yandere and stuff. Because I've known a couple people that I was pretty close with that could only upload Yandere audios on their channel because that's the only thing their audience would watch, and they wanted to do other things. That's why, as much as I enjoy doing Yandere, I tried my best not to do too much of it, because I wanted to do other things and like have like grow a community that like enjoys and appreciates the variety of characters and stories that I do, and not just Yandere. Actually, Yandere schoolgirls got me curious about trying stalking and Gardevoir. Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. Actually, yeah, because now that I think about it, I feel like a lot of Yandere's, like at least girls, just happen to be schoolgirls for some reason. I'm not fully sure why. But yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, because you have Yuno, who's a schoolgirl, and then I think Doki Doki Literature Club. There's also a Yandere in that, also a schoolgirl. And I remember there's a game, or like they're trying to make a game. Like Yandere Simulator, also a schoolgirl. Yandere schoolboy. Yeah. There are quite a bit of Yandere schoolboys, but I feel like Yandere schoolgirls are like more often. Like there's just more of those, I feel like. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. 100%. 100%. Oh yeah, that's right. This is where I craft. I keep forgetting I can craft things in this game. Oh, I cannot make a cooking table. But yeah, no, like, keep hitting me with these, like, audio, topics about, like, audios and stuff. Like, I enjoy talking about this, just because you know, it just reminds me of like a lot of like good times of making audios and stuff, and also like talking to other VAs and everything. Actually, I know I'm still in pretty good contact with some of them, and so I think that's like the one thing that I I'm really happy about after 3 years is the fact that like I know quite a few people within the realm of VA work that like if I'm like, hey, I want to do this type of project, this type of audio, would you be down to be in it? And I would know that they're like, yeah, I'd be down. Sure, give me the script. I'll record for you. I'm like, awesome, coolio. I'll let you know what happens. You know, and then I'm also more than happy to like try to help other people get into VA stuff as well. I'm surprised the game hasn't finished because the creator is either lazy or making excuse of the game. It's been out 2015. It's already 2025. No, that's so true. I think the reason why it hasn't been finished, it's simply because the creator, every time he finishes something in the game, he just has a new idea that he wants to put in the game. Because originally it was supposed to be like a very simple, straightforward game where it's like you just kill your rival within a week and stuff. Super straightforward, done. And then over time it just keeps becoming more and more complicated with like with it becoming a sandbox now, with the school becoming bigger, with like more larger school grounds. There's like different clubs, and if you join the club you can unlock different tools to assassinate your targets and stuff, and etc. And just adding all of these like features into the game, which don't get me wrong, it's cool and all, but he's gotta like make like a finished product and actually like release a version of the game for people to play, and then just start putting updates. I feel like that's what he should do instead of just, you know, because again, it's been 10 years. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And the game, don't get me wrong, with everything he's done so far, it looks really good. You know, all he does is update characters mainly. I used to have family tree. That, yeah, no, that's true. I feel like he has been kind of lacking as of recent, and I think that's because like he's losing energy and probably losing motivation to do it, because I think he's like, dang, I got all this stuff I gotta do that I said I'd do. Now I kind of don't want to do it. You know, I think that's his issue. He barely finished with the second rival. Like, when will the other rivals be finished? No, that's so true. That's so true, though. Yeah, no. And actually, and if anything, he also made like an alternative like mode where you can play as the main character's mom, who basically does the same thing but back like in the 70s. And I know for a fact that that actually got finished because he didn't really have a lot of things he wanted to do with that one. Which I think is kind of wild. That he made an entire expansion like pack of a completely different story and finishes it, but not the main game. Also, don't mind me, I'm eating chicken nuggets. Yeah, no, it is. It is based on a schoolgirl. The entire thing takes place at a high school. Yeah, the whole thing takes place at a high school. You know, and it used to be like a very straightforward. Yeah, it used to be very straightforward, but you just keep adding new things. Which is why it's like taking forever for that game to actually come out. Use crafting crafting table, crude furnace. Awesome sauce. I'll put this here. It's weird how he makes a stealth game on a younger schoolgirl. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, that's a good point. I mean, I think it's probably because like back then, you know, the yandere genre was just really huge. And so I know he explains it at some point. So I remember like when seeing it back then, it's like, okay, yeah, that sort of makes sense, you know, knowing the genre and stuff. But yeah, thinking about it nowadays, it's like, why did you want to do that? I don't know. I also feel like 2015 was also probably the year where like a lot of like indie devs were like trying to figure out like, you know, what people really wanted to do, you know, what really wanted to play. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see, I need to find more, or he'll probably finish the game when he gets to old age. Yeah, probably, with how long it's been taking him. Because my God, I mean, I don't know how old the guy is, but he's definitely a decade older now. That's wild. It's absolutely wild. I honestly cannot really imagine myself working on something for 10 years and not finish it. I'd probably go like crazy thinking like, I need to get this out. I need to get this finished. Because it's just a long time to finish something and then just like not release it. Oh no, I'm lost again. Oh, okay. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Game on a yandere school board. That'd be interesting. Yeah, no, that'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, try to like flip that on its head. Ooh, or maybe like a horror visual novel of that. I feel like that would be interesting. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy that. I was hating when people never finish a game that they work on and they just give up halfway. Yeah, no, agreed. Which, unfortunately, I feel like that's like a very big thing that's just been happening in the gaming community. It's just developers like making a game, not finishing it fully, and then like releasing it, and there's like a whole bunch of bugs and like, you know, game breaking glitches, and it's like, why? And they're like, well, we'll fix it, don't worry, and stuff, and it takes them like a year to fix the game that should never have been a problem in the first place. You know, ooh, or when a game gets canceled, even though it would have been an amazing game in the first place. I got plenty of games I wish actually like existed, but no, they got canceled. I remember one of them is actually a Star Wars game, because at some point, I think like a little over a decade ago now, we were supposed to get a Star Wars bounty hunter game called, I think it's called like Star Wars 1313. They had like alpha game footage and everything, but no, it got canceled. And I'm like, why? That would have been amazing. fans would have gone crazy for that. But nope, unfortunately not. I wish we had a version of Ayuro Oshi, like his voice is so deep. Yeah. Yeah, no, agreed. Cooked banana. I'm sorry, this does not look appetizing. What is this? That did not look appetizing. Oh my goodness. That did not look good. Mm-mm. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot. I need to bring the bar to Fletch, that's right. Boom, boom, boom. Well done, Gamma. You're proving yourself invaluable once again. You're really starting to carry a lot of stuff around. I'll tell you what, I'll teach you how to craft a wooden crate. We're gonna need a recipe for nails too. I'll tell you what, Gamtopia is well on its way to being a great settlement again. With a furnace and a tip of saw, we can start thinking about building more permanent structures. I'll tell you what, we should try and get John to set up a real shop here. That's a spirit, Gamma. I reckon if we spend a bit of money at his tent, he'll see it's worthwhile. Oh, we should show him how friendly people are around here. Maybe ask Johnny if he has anything he needs done. If we can prove to him that Gamtopia is a great place to move, I'm sure he'll ask to live here for good. Nails, wooden crate, awesome. Can I help? I want to chat. What do I want to chat about? Need anything? I have a corn I don't need. I'll sell you a corn. Okay, sure. Thanks, Gamma. Well, I got free food. Can't complain. I want to chat. But I mainly play visual novels now since most of those can't finish games. Yeah, no, that's so true. I feel like that's why I nowadays either play like simulation games and stuff like I'm trying to remember. I've been playing games like Cash Cleaner Simulator, Power Wash Simulator. That's a very fun one. I enjoy Power Wash Sim. And there's a few other ones, but I don't remember off the top of my head. See you till the next day. Oh good, John still isn't enamored. I like your voice. Thank you, I appreciate it. I mainly love ones that have blood and gore. Actually, I'm trying to remember. Because I do remember there is this one visual novel that's on Steam that I haven't. I played maybe like 5 minutes, and then I stopped playing because I think I had to go do something. So I haven't fully finished it, but I remember it. I think it's called Corpse Factory and stuff and everything. Check it out on Steam and see how that goes. I will say the soundtrack for it, amazing, absolutely amazing soundtrack. That's the soundtrack is definitely one of the reasons why that I'm like, I kind of want to play this, just because the soundtrack is just wow, amazing. Reaching to catch a blue moon butterfly, but you can find them in the desert this time of the year. No problems. Thank you so much. No, time to go cash him. I'm sleeping. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you sleep well then. What are you? Oh, oh. Pff. Literally the first thing I caught. That's great. Hell yeah. Morning, John's Goods. How can I help on chat? It's free. Brought me a blue moon butterfly. Yes, I have. Here you go. You beauty. You always pull through for me, Gamma. Why don't I give you this in exchange for helping me out? Ooh, Lightroom divider. Hell yeah. I really like it here, so I spoke to Fletch and I applied for a deed so I can set up a permanent store here. Yes, ooh. I hope I can move in soon. Perfect. The most visual novels are either Windows or Mac, and I only have Nintendo Switch 3DS and a phone. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know a lot of visual novels that's on Nintendo and on phone. I mostly know visual novels that are that's on a computer. But yeah. Farming license. Ooh, scarecrow. Grain mill. Ooh, nice. Oh my god, I'm getting so many recipes. Let me see. Water vehicles, no. Simple bridges, that sounds kind of nice. New pathing options, that also sounds kind of nice. Handling, maybe a little bit more in the future. Ooh, yes, basic weapons. I definitely need this. Especially if I want to fight an alligator. Excavation and use shovels. Yes, because I think I do need them for farming, like for planting seeds, I think. Okay, there we go. Wait, I need to talk to her about a deed. I completely forgot. Talk about the town. Try itch.io. Oh! Yeah, I know itch has like a bunch of different games and stuff. So yeah, no, you're right. You're definitely right on that. Can I see the deeds? Ooh, place to make wishes using money. Yeah, okay, I do shop deed. Town debt increase. Okay, so we're gonna apply for the shop deed. Just so you know, this will put the town in $75,000 in debt. Oh, don't worry, we'll pay it off in no time. There is a donation box here in the base tent, so we're gonna apply. Yes, let's do it. You're all set. I'll give you the deed so you can decide where to place it. Once it's placed, check the deposit box on the build site. Let's start construction until we have all the required materials. So the quicker we have everything we need, the quicker we start construction. Perfect. A wider range of items. Awesome sauce. Okay. I'll have it put right here for now. Yes. What do I need? Construction. Should I place items inside? Place items. What do I need? I need. Alright. All 10 of those. Palm wood plank. 10 sheet and nails. Okay. Let me get this in. We saw this. My favorite so far is Circus Freak and the kid at the back. I didn't know they were spicy and one wasn't what I was expecting. Oh yeah? Yeah, no, I definitely gotta, explore visual novels more, just because I usually do like simulation games, FPS, adventure, and like management games. That's usually what I do. All of these, that should be good. Yeah, place items. See 5 of these. I also check requirements. I need palm plank. You palm plank? No, you're not. Because else I'd be able to destroy you. Are you palm plank by any chance? Wait, no, I know exactly where to get some. Yeah, I see him in the distance. I see it in the distance. This is what I'm supposed to actually do and get. Here we go. Palm tree seeds. I will definitely take those. Yeah, here we go. That's what I'm supposed to get. Nice. Yeah, no. I'm definitely having a pretty good time talking with you guys. You know? Let me see, what else can I do? The next update for both, one will be this mid-August, the other one is on October. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hell yeah. I get my energy up. Alright, that should be everything I need. Have y'all been watching any any new shows or movies recently? Me personally, I've been watching a lot of like older shows or like shows that were pretty big back in the day, but I just never really watched them. And so like earlier today I started watching Malcolm in the Middle. Never seen it before, surprisingly. And stuff. I'm watching it like on Hulu and stuff, and I'm really enjoying it actually. I really like it. I used to saw. You know, I've also been. The other night I tried watching a Terminator movie. I think it was Terminator Genesis. I think that's what it was, but. I don't know, I guess maybe my Wi-Fi was just not really doing its job because it just kept buffering, and I'm like, okay, I'll just give up then. Oh, yeah, another milestone. Take that. I heard Hazbin Hotel Season 2 is coming on October. Oh, yeah. I heard about that too, actually. Funny enough, so I have a bunch of friends who love Hazbin Hotel. And they've seen all the episodes and stuff, and they're like, Gamma, you gotta watch this. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I should. I definitely should. I still have yet to actually watch Hazbin Hotel Season 1. I have still yet to do it. For some reason, I don't know why. I just haven't gone around to actually doing it. And so I don't know. I feel like maybe one of my friends will try to convince me if someone does try. Then maybe I'll actually, you know, be like, all right, sure. Let's find and schedule a time to watch it. So when season 2 comes along, I can be caught up and watch season 2. Yeah, I know. I know, you're probably like, what? Why haven't you seen Hazbin Hotel? I know, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's the type of thing where it's like if it's something that's like super huge and like it's like everywhere on social media, and it's just like I don't want to watch it. I don't know why. I'm just like that for some reason. Nope, I used up all my energy. Again. I should also take another chicken nugget. Okay, I know that for at least for Demon Slayer, I have seen season 1. I haven't fully finished season 2. And I have seen the train arc, which I think is a movie. But yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. Demon Slayer is a great film. 100%. Great anime. What am I saying? Oh my goodness. Yeah, great anime. That's what I mean. I don't get why they confuse people with movie or season. Yeah, honestly, I have no clue. I wish I knew. That's odd. I have a Nezuko pin from my brother. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. You know, that's really cool. You know, guys, I know I have a friend who's like super big into Demon Slayer. I think she has a I think either a pin or a plush of God, I'm blanking on his name. But he's the one with the 2 swords and with the boar head. I honestly forget his name. I don't know why I'm blanking. Bar. Alright, let me see if I can use the crafting table. Nails. Oh, okay, good. I only need 2 of these. Perfect. Inosuke, yes, thank you. Thank you, yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Wait a minute. Do I make... No, I can't cook it again. How do I make the sheets? I don't remember. And it's not in here, which is really weird. Is there something else I need? No, not a cooking table. Grain, no. Maybe I speak to her. License. No, no. No, no. No. I was trying to avoid spoilers, but TikTok killed it for me. Yeah, no, I feel like there's something about TikTok that that they're really good at. It's just spoiling things for you when you don't want things to be spoiled for you. Like, I don't get it. It's crazy. Man, I don't know how to get a tin sheet. Ah, man, that's gonna bother me. Place items. Can I place all of them right? Yeah, it did. Oh, by cutting the tin. Oh, okay. Really? You only give me one? Alright, well, I guess. There you go. Man, that's so weird. Yes. Perfect. Have been deposited. Construction can begin tomorrow. Awesome. Alright, let me lay it down. Episode until tomorrow. Yeah, it's been 5 in-game days now. Hell yeah. I wish I traveled more, but I get overwhelmed or having anxiety. No, I definitely get that. I definitely get that. You know, dealing with anxiety and stuff. It really sucks. It really does. But, you know, it is definitely important to, you know, try to work on it at your own pace. And, you know, try to do what's comfortable for you, but, you know, also taking some opportunities to step out of your comfort zone. Because, you know, over time you could, you know, work on that, improve. And even maybe learn something new about yourself that you didn't know. You know, find something new that you really like that you didn't know. That's how it was for me with voice acting and stuff. I had no idea that I would love it so much as I do today. And I was like super shy and scared and stuff, and definitely anxious to do it. But I tried it, and then I'm here now. As of with 3 years of voice acting under my belt, I became a VTuber streamer on Twitch and stuff, and yeah, you know, I have a whole community now that I'm pretty happy with. So, you know, definitely understand where you're coming from. And so, you know, maybe you can start slow by, like, you know, doing like, you know, because maybe we tried Mexico. I only like it because of the animals in the small farm. Okay, yes, okay, so you like more like the rural, you know, farm type of areas. I'm assuming that you don't really like big city places. Then you had chicks and pups. Ooh, no, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. I love puppies. Puppies are nice. Oh, yes. John's Goods. John's Goods. Opening hours 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Closed Sunday. Well, it's Saturday. But yes, nice. We got our very first permanent resident. Town planner. Build the town one building at a time. Here's a milestone for finishing a new building. Hell yeah. John! I mainly care for animals, but never with people. Yeah, I can also understand that. too. I'm not super big on people. I mean, granted, that's mostly because of my anxiety, but yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, I think that's why I look at why I mostly have just like small friend groups. I mean, hey, you know, it's good to have quality friends than have a bunch of friends. But yeah, all right. Huh, I think I'm at a pretty good stopping point in the game right now. So, I guess I will be starting to wrap up stream, really, and stuff. So, yeah, you know, I had a very fun time talking with y'all, getting to know y'all a bit, also sharing more about myself and everything. I thought I was just one of those freaks that can't feel anything. I also thought that too when I was younger, but then as I got older and stuff, I realized, no, I just, I'm just not a super social person. And stuff. I'm very much just very introverted. That's what I learned. And stuff. Because I realized that when push comes to shove, I do care about people. I'm just not super social. Unless I need to be, like when I go out. But, yeah, you know, that's just how it is. But yeah, no, so I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all, playing some Dinkum that I have not played for a very long time. Getting to talk to y'all, and also sharing what I've been up to and everything. I know I mentioned this before, but I don't think not everybody was here for it. I was thinking about, because I usually stream on Twitch 3 days a week. I'm thinking about having one of those days be streamed on YouTube, and then the other 2 days be streamed on Twitch, just so I can give the lovely people on YouTube a chance to hang out with me, chat with me, that sort of thing. Because I definitely had a blast streaming here on YouTube and everything. And yeah, so I'm trying to remember what else. I also did mention before how out of all my socials, I'm more active on Instagram instead of Twitter nowadays. Especially since on Instagram, I'm usually like announcing when I'm going to stream / like posting like funny moments of like my streaming moments on there. So yeah, and so yeah, so I hope everybody's had a great time. I will be streaming on Twitch hopefully on Thursday. I'm planning on playing some Schedule 1 with my good friend DP Man VA, whom you guys, if you have seen a good portion of my audios, should hopefully recognize him. That's he's been in quite a few projects with me on my YouTube channel. But yeah, so I hope you all have a wonderful night, and hope you